Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome to the Crown for Success Periscope. We're just going to give everyone a few moments to join us here. But while we're waiting, I'd love to know where everyone is from. So if you can please type in where you're watching from tonight, that would be amazing. Hello everyone. Hi Takesha. Hi Nessa. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Scope. Thank you for joining me. Where is everybody from? Tell me. I have like my stand in the way, so I have to look over. Monterey, California. That's amazing. I am scoping from beautiful Vancouver, BC. Do I have anyone that lives in Vancouver on the line? UK, Toronto, Houston, Denver, Gold Coast, Austin. I was in Austin last year. That's so funny. Texas, Mexico, Bronx, LA. Wow, so many. Seattle. Oh, you're so close to me. That's amazing. We should try to go for coffee sometime. That's awesome. Awesome. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. While we're also waiting for others to join, if you guys could do me a huge favor and share the Scope with your followers. So not only are we going to be talking about a great topic today, which is work ethic and how you can really build that, but we also have a really exciting announcement at the end of the Scope. So please swipe to share. That's amazing. Thank you for your hearts. I'm so grateful for them. That's so nice. Hi, Serena. Hi, everyone. Awesome. So while we're waiting for others to join, I want to do a little bit of an info about Crown for Success and who we are if you're new to the Scope. So Crown for Success, we're a company here to help women succeed. And whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you are a woman in the corporate world, we have resources and tools for you to help you achieve your greatness and your success. So I would love for you guys to head over to bit.ly/Queen Dani. And that's going to take you to our Crown for Success site where you can have a look through, all we have to offer. If you have any questions about what we do offer, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm always open for questions and whatnot. As far as questions go for this Scope, we will definitely save time for them at the end. I don't pay too much attention to the comments throughout the Periscope just because I am easily distracted and I need to stay on track. But feel free to interact with each other throughout the course of the Scope. If someone would like to write down these points for me in the comments, just so it's easier for everyone to keep track, that'd be amazing. If we have any Periscope princesses here, that would be great. If you've been on Periscope before, give me a little crown emoji. If this is your first time, give me that little fireball emoji. And if it is your first time, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How this is going to work is you will see those comments popping up on the bottom there. You might see some hearts on the right-hand side. If you want to give me some hearts, you just double tap your screen right where they're coming up, and that tells me that I'm doing somewhat of a good job and you're enjoying what we're talking about today. So I'm Dani. I am RVP Vancouver, BC, Canada, and I'm going to talk to you guys today. I'm going to give you 3 tips that's going to help you build an unstoppable work ethic. So this is something that is very important. Again, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you are in the corporate world, whatever that looks like for you, even if you're not working, as a person in general, I think work ethic is very important. And it's something that I was able to develop at a very young age, and I see it lacking very, very much in our millennial age. So I hope that this knowledge serves you guys all well today and you find it helpful. So let's get started. So number 1, ask for more jobs and duties. So you're probably thinking, what? Dani, no way. I do enough already. I can barely get my shit done now and I hate it. I'm not going to ask for more stuff. But just hear me out. So if you approach your manager, supervisor, whatever that looks like, and you ask for more responsibilities, what that's going to do is that's going to kick your ass into high gear to do more. And once you do more, you're going to accomplish more. And after you do that for a while, that feeling of that accomplishment and getting stuff done, it becomes a bit of an addiction. It's kind of like what they say when you work out and once you see results, it becomes an addiction. It's that same idea. So by asking for more responsibilities and keeping yourself busy is a big one too. So if you're sitting at your desk all day, like, yeah, your work ethic's not going to be very good because you're bored. So ask for more things to do to keep you busy. I guarantee that it'll make your day go by way quicker, and that'll earn you some brownie points, with your manager. So work ethic, you need to build a stamina for it, just like when you exercise. So I call it work ethic stamina, WES for short, and it needs to be developed over time. You're not going to be able to go to the gym tomorrow and squat 2 plates on each side if you've never, lifted weights before. And it's the same thing. You're not going to have that same work ethic as someone who's, been working since they were 14 years old if you've never had a job. So it's something that takes time, but with, stuff like asking for those opportunities and tasks and duties, that is going to build up your work ethic stamina so that you're going to get yourself to a point where that just kind of becomes a habit. That's just a part of you, is that you take on more things, you like to complete things and accomplish things, and it gets easier over time. If that sounds like something that you need help with, what I want you to do is head over to my Instagram at Dani.Wilder and follow me, and I want you to shoot me a message because we are going to be launching a work ethic course in the near future. So if that's something that interests you, it will be an e-course. It will be online. So shoot me a message with your email address so that I can add you to our mailing list. When we get more information, we can send that your way. So that is number 1. Number 2, suck it up and just do it. So again, I'm going to use, the gym as an example. Most of the time, just getting there is the worst part. Do you know what I mean? Like once you're there, it's never really that bad. It's just like getting yourself out of bed to get there. And this is the same thing. So no one is 100% motivated all the time. It's just not a thing. But sometimes you just need to put your big girl pants on and do it. And show up and be there and make it happen. So don't make excuses. Stay true to your commitments, whether it's a work shift, whether it's a favor for a friend, whatever that may be. Make that a part of who you are, that you're reliable, that you're there for people, that you're not going to be that one to flake because you're too tired or you don't feel like it or whatever the case. So getting things done will become easier when you start to implement those values into you, right? So like I said, you want to be that person that is reliable. So just be that person, stop flaking, stop, making excuses. And over time, the temptation to do that will be less and less and less. And showing up and being there will just become a part of who you are. So all these things I'm talking about, like I said, they take time. But once you can implement them, you'll find that it just comes naturally. Like I got to a point where I don't think that I called in to work sick. Like I started working when I was 14. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I dropped you guys. So I'm just going to leave that there. Apparently these tripod cameras are not what they're meant to be. I'm just going to hold you. So, I started working when I was 14 and where was I even going with this? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever took a sick day until like I had my job when I was 19. Like not showing up just wasn't an option for me. It wasn't something that even crossed my mind. Unless I was like extremely sick to the point where I was like vomiting nonstop. I was there. If I was hungover, I was there. If I was tired, I was there. And I think that's super important, and I think that's something that's very much lacking these days, is that people just feel like, well, I don't want to go, so I'm not going to. And it is just, it makes me cringe, like that mindset, because that's never going to get you anywhere. So, number 2, suck it up and put your big girl pants on. Number 3, think of every job as a stepping stone. So you might be thinking, okay, Dani, these are great tips and I would do all this if I liked my job, but I don't. Again, bad mindset, bad way to be thinking. I know sometimes you're in a job, you feel like you're wasting your time. You're not happy there. Maybe it's temporary, you know, maybe it's just like in between school, it's in between something, and you know it's not going to be forever. So in your head, it doesn't really matter what you do. You're just there to, you know, make a paycheck and go home. But you need to think of every job as an opportunity and a stepping stone, and every minute you put in to any job is an investment in your future. So I look at it this way. You can either go to a job, show up, do the bare minimum, you know, kind of be unpleasant and unhappy and show everyone that you hate your job and you hate where you are, which, you know, translates to your clients and your colleagues. Eventually, yes, you'll be able to leave, but are you leaving with good connections and references? Probably not. Or you can go to that same job, show up, fulfill your duties, and then some. You know, be pleasant, be happy, be helpful towards your colleagues and your clients. And then when you leave there, you will have those positive connections and references that will be a factor later on down the road. So if you think that you can be at your job and be an ass and that that's not going to follow you someday, you're wrong. Because it doesn't matter where you live. The world is a small place. And there have been many times that people I know have done something somewhere down the line and it's come back to bite them in the ass because the person they want to work for now knows that other person or something, right? Like you just never know. So I want to share a bit of a story, actually. So when I worked at a bank, there was a coffee shop not far from us. And there was this girl that worked there, and she was awesome. Like, you would walk in, and she would make you feel like you were a superstar. Her personality, you know, her livelihood, everything. And she would pour your coffee, and even though she'd probably poured 100 cups of coffee, you know, before you that morning, she made you feel like she was honored to be making your coffee. And a few months later, my manager at the bank actually offered her a job because of her personality. Would that have happened if she had just shown up, taken your order, poured your coffee, and said, "Have a nice day"? Not a chance. So you never know who you're going to come in contact with, who's going to cross your path, who's going to be, you know, watching you. So always, you know, go into a job, whether you like it or not, with a positive mindset and the optimism that it could take you somewhere else. That's so, so important. Like, I hate it. I'm going to have a little bit of a rant here because, again, a lot of millennials, they just have like this entitlement that, especially because I feel like being an entrepreneur is something that is very in right now, and people think that they can just have an idea and be rich overnight and they never have to do anything or work for anything ever. And it just pisses me off because that's not how it works. Everyone that I know is successful has worked for years to get to where they are. So yeah, again, just be positive and take it as an opportunity, and yeah, you'll be great. So those are my 3 tips. I hope those were helpful to you. Again, the work ethic e-course, we will be launching it soon. So if these tips were helpful to you and you think you might need a little bit of help in the work ethic area, go ahead again. My Instagram is @Dani.Wilder. And if you follow me and then just shoot me a DM, I'm happy to put you on the mailing list so that we can give you information when it comes. And now, so before we open up, we're going to do questions in about 5 seconds here. But before we do that, we have a super exciting announcement. So today, Crown for Success, we have launched a masterclass. It's called Millionairess Masterclass. This is going to be huge, you guys. It is a 6-month course. 3 months, we will teach you how to build, brand, launch your business. And then the 3 months following is support. So we are there for the bumps, the ups, the downs, everything. This is, you know, a 1 in a million course. I've never come across anything quite like this that is this long and is this intensive. So I really want you guys, sign me up, please. Yeah, I want you guys to take advantage of this, like, today. So how the payments work, It is $800 for the 6 months. If you sign up today, you get $150 off, which is huge. That's like a big discount. What we really wanted to make this affordable and able for anyone to do it, so you can pay all at once. Like I said, the $800. If you sign up today, $150 off. Or you can do payment plan. So you can do a payment for the 6 months. So it's $150 for 6 months. So you do end up paying an extra $100, but it's in little increments, which I know for a lot of us, that's just kind of how it works. So again, go to my Instagram, Dani.Wilder, and in my bio, you will see the link there. So it's the bit.ly/Millie Masterclass. If you click that, it'll bring you right to the page with all the information. You'll even see my face on there that has a video testimonial from when I did, before I was an RVP, when I did courses, and how much I loved them and how valuable I thought they were, and all the information, and you can sign up right there. So again, you guys, I believe that $150 off is only for tonight, so I would absolutely jump on that. It's going to be so worth it. Whether you already have an idea, whether you haven't really started, whatever stage you're at, this is going to be amazing for you. So head on over to there. I am going to open up the line for questions. If anybody has any, I would love to do that right now. And I'm going to show you guys this one more time, just while we have any questions coming in. Is it specific to online business? Ideally, yes. What kind of business do you have? I'm sure we have lots of other courses too that would help you if you have a non-online business. And again, guys, like I said, my Instagram, feel free to shoot me a message anytime if you have any questions about the courses or how this all works. I'm more than happy to chat about that. I was looking for more storefront. Okay, I don't see your name on there because it's just the Sunset username, but message me on Instagram and I'll get you on the path to the best course that we have for you that would be for storefront. Okay, yeah, we'll get you sorted regardless. So I don't see any questions coming in, so thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I absolutely love these Thursday nights, and it's been a pleasure as always. Don't forget, Millionaires Masterclass. Go to my Instagram, @Dani.Wilder. Follow me and check that link out, because you are not going to want to sleep on this. So we will see you this time, this place, next Thursday. And until then, have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Sunset, just shoot me a message on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. Okay, bye-bye, you guys. Have a great night.